What prompted you to get into this line of business?
I got into this business because I spoke quite a number of languages. I specialize in French. And I got into it because when I came back from a stint in France, I realized that there's a niche to take over, and we wanted to create something different to be the best in the market and actually occupy just a special niche. That's why we started Psilon Ltd in 2005.
What are your current business challenges?
Right now, we are at a moment when we are moving from that space of doing things informally. We have to put up now a lot of structures. We've just moved into this bigger office, and now the teething problems of being in between, not being too small and being a medium-sized kind of operator. So we have to face issues on accountability that is being followed up. We have to put up systems to follow up. We have to be transparent, and then we have to compete with bigger players. So that is what we are facing. All this, and we have to maintain that we have to be the best, we have to offer the best services. Sometimes it's not easy. It's very tempting to take shortcuts.
High points and low points of your venture.
The high points have been quite a number, and they differ. At the beginning, when we started, the highest point was to get the first client. But as things have moved, is to be trusted to work with corporates, with big UN bodies, and also to meet a few heads of states. The low points is actually the difficulty in achieving your vision, because sometimes it's slow to get where you want to go. And
what is your hiring policy?
We've got two kinds of employees in our business. We have those who are permanent in our office. We have two, one person who's in charge of admin, and we have a technician. Then the other kind of employees we have are on a needs basis. Mainly these are consultants that we hire when we have meetings to service and we cannot handle them on our own. So for the permanents, what we look for actually is mainly honesty. We look for skills, and also we look for people who are proactive, because the nature of our business means that the two directors of this business are very absent from day-to-day running of the office. Now, in terms of the consultants that we hire, of course, we look for the best because we want to offer the best service. So we don't look much about the kind of person they are, but the kind of work that they can do for us so that we can serve our clients best.
How do you balance work and personal life?
It's a challenge because, as I said, we get to travel in our business. But the best thing about the work we do is that, one, we have the luxury of choosing when we work, because I can decide I'll work this week, I won't work this week. And for the kind of business that we do, we don't have fixed times. So I have a lot of free time during the week. Sometimes I'm taking over the weekend. I'm able to manage that, and also to take advantage of my business, also to mix business with my private life. That means I could travel with my girlfriend for meetings, that kind of stuff. It's very nice.
What are your future plans?
We would like to occupy the East African space and actually wider into Central Africa. We would also like to move down south a bit. So we've started a strategy to move out of the country. We already have clients who are based out of the country, but most of the time serving them in the country. Now we would like to move and occupy the space there, and probably have a franchise system in 2 or 3 strategic countries.
Resources needed to scale up your business.
For us to get where we need, one is we require to be consistent so that people can rely on the services that we offer. And secondly, we might need a little bit of capital, and maybe also the right kind of partners, because when you're running a satellite business, you need to have the right people to do the things that you have to do when you're not there.